Illinois oil producers care about the southern Illinois landscape and environment. Why? A vast majority of the state's 1,500-plus independent oil producers live in the same communities where they produce. That's why they have stepped up to preserve the landscape in their local communities in unfortunate instances when one of their fellow oil operators has passed away or gone out of business and left production sites behind. Voluntary contributions by Illinois oil producers and royalty owners to the Illinois Petroleum Resources Board have been utilized for more than 20 years to clean up more than 500 abandoned oil field sites at no cost to landowners.
I'm Marla Schwartzball.
And I'm Martin Schwartzball, and we live in West Salem, Illinois. The oil wells were all drilled in the very early 1980s. I remember as a kid living in the same street here, seeing all the activity. And a lot of production, a lot of oil pumped out of here. And then by the early 90s, it all dried up. And there's just a bunch of equipment sitting around. It's an eyesore. It's all wooded acreage, and we might like to build a house in there someday. Sure wouldn't want that in your front yard. We just got tired of looking at it. I remember when these wells were first drilled in the early 1980s. I don't remember the exact number, but at one point there was close to 50 producing wells inside the city limits. And at the time we thought it was great because everybody was getting a little cut on that. And everybody had a little extra money in their pocket. And the city even got rid of their vehicle tax because the city decided they could tax the oil wells instead. And for about a decade, there was a lot of things got done here in town with the money. And then when the wells dried up, then it just became an eyesore. And almost everybody in town, either them or their neighbor or somebody close, had that in their backyard. A lot of people in town made complaints to everybody that would listen. Dealing with IPRB was a good experience. We just got a phone call that said, hey, we're going to come get started on this. Seth come talk to us on the phone, then he come and visited, pictures, and
he also had you take him around showing where other things was at too.
Got a lot of GPS coordinates in the computer, so it was, he could just give that to other people that needed to come see what was going on. And they got people here, and they hauled all the tanks off and got it all cleaned up. Looks nice now.
And I think it's made our community better now, knowing that these eyesores are gone.
And now we got grass growing where there used to be a tank battery.
I can't thank them enough for getting rid of all this mess.
It's done.
Yes, it's done.
Illinois oil producers are committed to protecting the environment and restoring the land to its pre-production state. Find out more about IPRB's restoration efforts at iprb.org.